All right. Oop, good thing. Microphone's working. Never know anymore which thing is going to break in OBS. Never know. All right. Morning, everybody. Welcome. It's another Wednesday afternoon / morning, depending on where you live. We are back with another art stream. We're going to take a little break from book pages today. We're going to work on something fun. Kind of did this last week too on Wednesday. Did some other stuff. Did some work on like one of my posts. Do need to do that this week. I need to get that ready together. Or put that together. Man, my brain is not on today. It is all over the place. Okay, for now, I'm gonna stop talking then, and I'm just gonna start working on some stuff then. Because whatever it is that's going on in my brain is not all there. So let's just go to the creative stuff. Okay, so we want to swap out. We can turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn the hands off for now. I don't think... you know what? No, let's leave this on. Because we're going to need to change those too. She doesn't have the cuffs on her hands. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do that quite yet. We will figure it out though. What I do want to do, I want to take both of these. To duplicate them and hide those. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we can go through and get rid of all of this stuff and get back down to the base layer. Don't need, let's leave that for the moment. Should we wear like a jacket per se? No. Yeah, let's change that base. My daughter did a good job with the little putting the skirt in there. Yeah, let's get rid of the little pants. Don't need the pants. Make that white for now. Let's get rid of let's see. That one up there. Don't want to lose it, but I do need to modify this one. Crop image. Let's crop this down to here. Apply. Okay, there we go. Now we're not having to go so far to be able to get our reference here. Can actually pull it in. Let's pull it in like that. Now we can actually work on it and see the imagery that I want to. Yay. Okay. That's good. Back over to the clothes. We've got... She cut that straight across. I did this for the Kirito. Give him a little neck collar. His actually had a dip that came way down. But hers goes up. This one might be a little bit more interesting. Okay. Little white spandex suit. So what did I do? Oh, that's right, I put a black outline around it to make it do what I wanted to do. Okay. Oh, that's because it was on the... There was a jacket part. That's right. Okay. Don't like that for now. That. Let's see. Thank you, Bishak, for putting in your points for our Sora challenge. Let me see. She's been kind of funky dory today. Nope, she's underneath the table still, just hanging out, just chillaxing today. She has a friend staying over with us, but she didn't want to be up on the couch with him anymore, so she's down here for now. Just chillaxing. Alright. Thought I did a pretty good job on this stuff. I think we might... Oh, yeah, I see how you drew it. You drew it going out. The little skirt pieces there. Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Arms are here, so I would have to cut out... I may have to experiment with it a little bit here. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Okay, so she ends up with little sleeves. The little red parts that come down. I want the cutouts for the shoulders. Somehow. Might have to just temp some stuff in and then see what I want to do with the rest of it. Kind of good design here. Got red around it. Oops, switched to the wrong tool. Let's see. Let's move that. Nope, it's got to be there. This is going to be a little wonky, but that's okay. So let's do that. It's got so much design work on it. Let's see. Just gonna get rid of a bunch of these points. I got so many extras in here. Just smooth some of this out real quick. That one. Get rid of that one? Okay, that's fine. Let's put one dot here. Put a dot there. Put a dot there. Let's do this. Let's make it a little small. Some of this stuff you have to foreshorten a little bit. Got to make it a little crunched to make it work how we want it to work. Let's see. Got something like this, something like this. Okay, so this is where we start getting into the fun part. So this actually goes out. Let's do it. Let's do it like that. So that one needs... leave that there for the moment. Okay, something like that for now. Move it in a little bit. Good. Okay. And then it shows we've got a couple things happening here. This one goes this way. This one goes this way. Like this one goes this way. Kind of looks like a little ghost sheet. I think what I'll do is I'll copy, paste it. Oops, I don't want to do that. Do this. Let's make it a good red. You know what? Let's just color pick from there. Or it could just go to gray tone. Fine, I guess. That was weird. Does weird stuff every once in a while. Yeah, I don't like the way that turned out. Okay, do something different. Let's put that on the outside. I feel like this one's going to be a little bit harder than the last one. I don't know why. I think I want to change up. Don't think I like the way these turned out. Let's go a little bit more faithful to what you see here. So is that... No, why would you do that? Trying to blend these two ideas where my daughter's put together that sketch and I want to try to use it in conjunction with the actual artwork from the series and make something close. She's got a belt on too. This one definitely going to be harder because of, you know what, let's just make this smaller. I wonder if I'm doing this wrong. I wonder if I should make it in the panels that I see on there. I was trying to use what we had left over from the first drawing. From the Kirito one. Maybe that's the wrong idea. Maybe we need to cut it apart. This goes this goes here. The shoulders. The shoulder thing is what's getting me right now. Dang you girls and your bare shoulders. How dare you? Let's take, turn to a little bit. Okay, let's get rid of, not get rid of, but let's turn that off for the moment. Range. No. I want to copy. That off over there. Paste in front. So this is going to be the hard part because there's we're dealing with white, and white is always going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, so got a base for the armor chestplate. The problem is, and we can move the arms. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to move the arms. They can't be the same. Okay, I think that's going to work a little bit better for that. It'll crunch us in. It'll make it so that we can do a little bit more stuff with that, but I got to figure out still wraps around. The weird part is that my character and the neck and the body blend together. Hey, Ghost Guy, what's up? Good morning. So having this little cutout for the shoulders, my character doesn't have shoulders, so I'll figure out how to deal with that quite yet. What's happening? Let's do this there. Let's go that. Like a flowy dress type. Making the white on white background tough though. Tough? Oh. Hey, wait a minute. We don't want those stream bots in here. Bye, goodbye. Yeah, I don't know. Like, she's got all these elements in here which work fine. There's a couple elements I would like to add, but I probably have to like cut out the belt. I don't think we have enough room for that. I want to get skirt in here too. Might have to just temp up some ideas. How goes your day? How goes your Wednesday, Ghost Guy? How be it? Same as usual? Hey, Dreamer, thank you for contributing to our treat for our store this month. We can swap over real quick and we can see if she's still under the table. Yep, still under the table. Seems to be her spot right now. She was being cute. She was hanging out with the little dog. She didn't want to hang out with the little dog anymore, so. Better than Monday and Tuesday. What about you, my friend? Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm getting ready to do a book event on Friday, or excuse me, on Saturday. So I've got a bunch of stuff to get ready and take care of, but other than that, no, doing pretty good. Not stressing out at all. That would be weird. I want this to go backwards. There we go. There we go. Got anything fun planned for the weekend? What has the clan been doing on Destiny here lately? Basically just doing the basic stuff. I know for like Sunny's been on trying to get leveled up and stuff a little bit, but mostly in and out of Star Citizen. Alex has been playing some other games lately. Let's go back to our... You guys missed all the other stuff I was doing because I was hiding from you. Made a little skirt. B-Shack has been on. We're trying to do some of the extra stuff. Or Star Citizen. Yeah, I called upon you. B-Shack has been on. We've been running him through some of the stuff that he missed during his time off. Alex has been off and on playing other games. We did the exotic mission last night. How has B-Shack Raid been coming along? It's going to be a slow process. I think we talked about it a little bit, or I talked about it a little bit with him, and just kind of told him, be like, it's you may have to be consistent and jump on every Friday and see what people want to do or how it's going to go. But, you know, I can't guarantee much at the moment, so we'll see what happens. I know it's very similar to my plight of trying to put different things together and seeing what happens. So we will see. Let's go. Okay, let's try that. Now you're here. We'll scoop down a little bit there. Yeah, I think that's feeling better. I don't think we're gonna do the little booties. And sorry, Michelle, I'm not gonna do the little booties on Asuna. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I have my gift level 9,999 limited gacha betweens in a backwater dungeon. I'm out for revenge. I know, I'm trying to finish the Rudy Rocks one, the one where they're geologists running around doing rock stuff. I gotta finish that one, and then I'm gonna start a bunch of new ones. Tahoe, you can always pull the troops together. What troops? Also, remember that they will be handing out free gear to get everyone to 300, I believe, next reset. Yeah. Pulled up at the moment. Just started the first episode of I'm Like. It's kind of already pulled me in. Oh, nice. Oh, daughter got me hooked on... What's the name of that show, Michelle? And it's called May I Ask for One Final Thing. It's where the chick runs around and is beating the shit out of everybody, and I kind of love it already, so that's a good one. That one's kind of got me hooked a little. Let's see. Where's our... Let's do... No, this kind of sucks to do. Put this on there for now. So I can see the edges at the very least. We'll do a bunch of cleanup and stuff afterwards. Might have to get a better image of this. I think we're gonna have to get a better image. What she used? Oh, that's from the wiki. Beep. Well, I'm looking for another reference just in case, because some of the details on this can't see that little, like they're so tiny, I can't see them. Let's see, my skills as an assassin clearly exceed the heroes is definitely going to be a good one, I think. Oh, okay. I will have to put that on my list to check out. I think I heard something about power not getting reset as well. Yes, so power's not getting reset. We're also not losing our infusion materials. And then they're going to give us a catch-up mechanic that will boost us to 300 power levels. So we're getting a bunch of stuff for that, which is nice. Yeah, so if people want to continue to grind through Renegades to get to that 500 or 600, I think it's 500, to get up that high, then it won't be as much of a slog. Schlog. That's the word, schlog. Now, honestly, I don't know quite what else to... It's kind of hard. I know Bishak and I talked about what if there was he was asking me about recruitment and stuff like that, and I was telling him all the places that I had used beforehand to try to see if people were interested in joining our group and stuff like that. And I haven't done any of that in probably a year. Haven't been posting or doing any of that stuff on there. I don't know how much that would work out now since everything has so cooled down. So I'm not sure what. I don't know quite what's going to happen at the moment. I know as far as like continuing to have the space open for people to group up and stuff, I'm going to keep doing my stuff of it. And then past that, I don't know. I don't know what's going to we're kind of in a flux stage at the moment. We're in the fuck around and find out stage is where we're at. Not accurate. No, I need accuracy. Come on. Need another reference photo. Put a good one. I don't want that one. I don't want that one from the fan wiki. That one's low quality. Did you struggle with this, Michelle, when you were looking for images of Asuna? Like, not a lot of really good. In her main outfit, right? So that's what I'm seeing too. Like, there's lots of images of her around all over the place of different variations, but that one's from the wiki, the Wikipedia page, yeah. At least this one gives me a little bit more information. But it's got to be AI because it's not consistent. So look, this one has the little lines here, and this one just goes straight and then goes back. So that's actually, we don't know because her arm is in the way. That one might be accurate. I don't know. We'll keep that there for the moment. I'm really getting into voice attack right now. I'm going to have to name my PC for commands. I don't want to trip accidentally though. Think of naming my PC Brody. Currently up to 270. Oh, okay, you're ahead of me, Sonny. I just got my first pieces of 250 gear, so yeah, you're trucking right along. You're doing it.
The one thing I didn't add was her rapier.
Yeah, no, I figured I'll put that probably on her side. I might.
Her hip or on her back?
Normally
it's on her hip.
It's on her hip. I'll have to figure that out because I'll probably do it kind of like Kirito's. Well, I'll make it pass through the back. This way, I don't have to draw out the whole thing. I wish I knew what the wording was for that costume. Which one?
The night something.
Night of the red. No, red night. What is it? I don't know what it is.
I know she's the vice commander.
She is the vice commander. So we picked a hard one, Michelle, because my characters don't have shoulders. So I don't know how to...
Yeah, just type in vice commander and it'll come up with a bunch of her.
Okay. Asuna Vice Commander.
Yeah.
We'll see what it does.
Like, it comes up with some, but not very much.
This is a few. It might give me enough. Oh no, it does. Look at the right hand side. So there is a difference between the right and the left hand of her dress. They do make a difference. Interesting.
The chibi version.
That one shows the same, but everything else. So this is from the game. And look,
She has a belt.
she does have a belt. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit the belt on here. I may have to cut that piece. But the right side of her dress and the left side of her dress have two different designs. Ooh, here's one. Yeah. See?
Because that's where her,
Yeah, rapier is at. Okay, cool. Can I make this one bigger? It's not bad. Click to download. Can I? This seems sketchy as shit. This all seems sketchy. I don't want to download whatever these extensions. I'm on a sketchy website where it's like, you can download this, but there's like 16 download buttons, and it's like, oh, you guys just like when people click on stuff and then they get screwed over. You sons of a bitches. Okay, I got it. Yay. Get off that sketchy website. I don't like that. Okay, cool. Let's... Okay, so this is what I found. I think I found a good one. Yeah, that one's much better, huh? Yeah. I do. So I can see a little bit more. Yeah, so one side is different than the other. Okay. This one might take me a little bit longer than the Kirito one did. Which brings us to today's sponsor, NordVPN. Make sure and type in code Tahoe Anime to get 15% off of your NordVPN starter pack today. NordVPN. Your choice for Nording and VPNing. I don't know, I just made that part up. Thank you, Sunny, for putting your points in for Sora's treat this month. We are at 45%. We're there. We're getting there. Let's see where she's at. She's gone. Did she go outside, Kate, Michelle? Okay. Sora's outside now, but she is hiding from us. Like a ninja. Yep. She's a samurai ninja. Samurai warrior. So now we have a little bit better idea here. I want to do... Okay, so that makes a better understanding. Okay, cool. Let's make this, instead of black, gray, like it's showing on there. Let's go down to 50%. Let's go 50. We'll do the same here, 50%. May change that later. Okay, so we can do, so now that we have this, we can actually do a little bit more detail work here. which is fun. Okay, so we do need a point here. We need a point here. Whoops. Let's go there. There. Got a couple ups and downs here. And that. Let's see. Okay, so we got our little ups and downs there. Bueno. She's got little details that comes up on the bottom of the bust. And lines that go across and make this, because it's almost like a piece of armor. Let's go there. Kind of like that little. So I got a couple things I want to do here. That's not gonna work. There. That comes down right because that's part of the dress part. I want to do. I almost want to do this. I know it seems weird for now, but trust me. Hold on, just trust me. Let's do that. Let's do that. We'll kind of make it look like a little collar. Shoulders out now. Michelle, you're making me have buttons show a lot of shoulders here.
Oh no!
Well,
It's gonna get distracted.
all the boys are going to get distracted. Yeah. I think I want to change that too. I think that's too high. What a common problem to have. It's not a problem. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about that. It's not going to connect around the neck because we just can't make that, so we're just going to kind of the bow make it in. What we're going to have to do, let's see, let's go up here. those. Get rid of that. A moment. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, actually, let's just get rid of that one. I don't need that point. We don't need it. Do that. Let's bring that to the front. There we go. Let's do. Ooh, we are about 2 minutes out from our first break here. Good thing I looked over and saw that. So it's probably a good opportunity to pause right here. Save this real quick. Yeah, and we'll work on it some more after we get back from our break here. I don't know if our assistant is where our assistant is. She might be out somewhere else. We'll see. Might have to go track her down. But we'll pause right here for the moment. And then once the ads are done, we'll come back and we'll keep working on stuff. And go from there. I'm still here. Had to go see about finding the puppers. She's being weirdo burrito. There she goes. Hey, perfect timing. Good for a bathroom break. Are you subscribed, Ghost Guy? Did you get either a gift sub or did you sub? I can't remember. I don't know if you can hear me or not. There she goes. She's running away. Running away, eh? Where's she gonna go? Will she be here? Will she be there? Yeah, look at that. All right, give it a second here. Yeah, we were just in an ad break, Ghost Guy. If you can hear me now. Try to take breaks when those ads come up so that people don't miss anything. Gives me also a moment to go track down Sora and see what she's doing. She's our guest of honor, so gotta find out what she's up to. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we're gonna do next. Let's see what we can talk about next. Got some work to do on that, but I also thought of an idea. She has these really cool, like, scallops that come off of the arms. I want to make some of those. Something for that. You know what? Let's paste there. Let's see. Let's reflect. Is that gonna do what I want? Reflect is. Literally not doing anything. Okay. There we go. Kind of cool. Probably do 2 more. That's wrong. He's gonna be a dick. It's gonna be one of those days. Just gonna not want to behave correctly. Put those together. There. Oh, because they're on the wrong layer. That's why. I was like, why does this keep doing this? I have the wrong layer activated. There we go. I was wondering why I was having so much trouble with that. Here we go. Kind of gets the idea down that I wanted. That's kind of these little guys here that go up to the shoulders. I don't know if I can do these little red parts, little straps here. That might be a little bit harder. Might be able to do something with that. We'll see. Okay, I think this one's gonna have to be a double though. Let's do that there. Oh, we gotta pick a point. Thought I could do multiple curves. Thought I could curve there. I can't. Okay. Let's do this one up. This one down a little bit. There we go. I like that. I like that side better than I like this side. Yeah, better. Okay, cool. We got a little bit of the collar there. We'll figure out how to make the shoulders stick out. Definitely need to fix those hands a little bit, because there you got a little bit of gray sticking out. So we don't want that. That one's good. Perfect. That works. Go fix this one. Make sure everything's working still. Yup, we are still good. Sometimes the points here, when you grab them and try to move them, they try to clip to, sometimes it feels like almost nothing. Like, I don't know what they're trying to stick to, but they try to do weird things sometimes. Okay, cool. I think I'm pretty happy with that part. The hands look good now. I think she has, I thought she had it go over her finger. Oh, I need to put a red. Okay. Yeah, let's keep working on those hands. modify that a little bit. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna clip into each one. That's not what I want. Select that one. I want to add more points to it. Okay, so that one. There. Try that for a second. Okay, so let's do this. Do this. Let's make this a little shorter. We're still gonna have to mess with some of these. That's definitely not what I wanted. Yeah, okay. That'll be better. Cool, and then I can add a little red piece. Let's do that for now. Let's make that red. I don't know which red I used before, but that's okay. Should be able to pull it. Hopefully that did what I wanted it to do. So, copy this, delete it. Paste it there, put it behind. What is my... Oh, no. What did I do? What is my brain thinking right now? I'm thinking... something like that. There we go. Something like that. Pretty sure that's right. Definitely has more like scallops on it in some of the other closer artwork, but we're not going to go that detailed. Like I said, sometimes when you're doing stuff like this, you just have to cut and use what you can. Get the gist down, but you're not going to be able to fit all the details. I mean, you can, but generally ends up with having too much happening on the design side. Our vice commander here. Okay, let's see. Semi happy with that. think I want to do... Oh, I gotta do the other hand. I forgot. Transform, select. Actually, I think that's just about right. Let's see. So we need to add 1 point there, point there, 1 point there. No, not that one. I'm concentrating really hard, so I'm not paying attention to chat at the moment. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Why does it keep scrolling back to the top? File, save. Do I have something unlocked that's causing it to do that? Nope, that's weird. I do have 97 layers in this file, so it could be getting mad at me. I don't blame it either for that. Okay, so we have two things happening here. We have this long skirt and then the other red part. So I think what I want to do is we started on this. I think this is going to be the long skirt part. So it comes more from the here and goes down and out. We're already good with this red. This one. That one's fine. Question is, do we bend it like... kind of want a flowy style. I can make a return on it. Return means like a little thing that goes around the back side. Around the outside, around the outside. Okay, so let's see. What I mean by that, I'll just put something in real quick. That. That. Connect that there. Let's make it darker. Let's see. Yeah. But we're gonna make it do a different shape here. It's too far. You know what? Let's just do... I've got a better idea. Let's get rid of that. Let's go from one side to the other. There we go. Now it's consistent. Now it's all the way across, so it'll pick up each other. Bueno. Okay. So we've got part of that down. That's the main skirt. So we need to go to this side, do the same thing over here. We added another point. Got rid of those two things. Moved it down. I think I bumped this out a little bit. Move that in. God damn it. Something like that. Should be, yeah, roughly the same. Okay, cool. So now we have, I still don't like, I definitely have to work on that once we get closer, a little bit more, get some more of these other pieces in. Because now I'm going to do like this one. Yeah, it's going to be like this. Going to be smaller. Going to connect kind of like that. It's gonna go all the way up in there. Let's reflect that across. Okay, something like that. And then I can put the other pieces down because this one, this side goes back up. So we actually can do a duplicate on this one. This can actually be really big. This actually goes around. I think do that. I don't think this is gonna, I'm probably not gonna keep the red on that. Where's our example? Yeah. Make our point come down. We can actually make it a little bit sharper too. Something like that on that side is good. This side is going to be a little bit different because we have way more detail on this. It actually goes all the way down, goes to the outside. Okay. Select. Actually, I think, let me look at my other examples here. I had one with her arm up that showed me the, okay, yeah, it does have the red that goes. There's a model that has it. Where's another one? Basically, the red is a trim, the trim color that they put around where they've sewn on the material together. So it goes around the holes of the dress for the arms. Basically, it's the lining, right? It's around the neck, collar, it's around the anywhere there's a hoop. I always forget what the name of that is. The okay, yeah, there too. Okay, cool. All right, so that actually works out. That does need to be, that red needs to be there. This might need to end over here with the white, the gray. Just depends. This needs to get changed because it goes differently. It goes down further. It goes all the way to the outside of this. Technically, it goes that. What's the size of this? That one's a 4. That one's a 2. That one's way too small. Go 3 for now. Let's see. That's gonna go. Let's go there. No more showing. Kind of disappears back behind there. It's fine. Let's leave that bumped out like that. That's good. Put this down in here, which means this one can actually move. Surprising, this is working out kind of well. Kind of surprised. Okay, so it's gonna have, we're just gonna assume that there's that first little bump goes in there. And these are gonna be that. Yeah. Something like that. We got 1, 2 loops there. Yeah, that'll work. Let's put extra point there. Pull that way over here. Something like that, I think. Yeah, kind of. No, it kind of works. I don't know if I like that bump out though, so we might have to get rid of that. Might also have to change how the flow goes on that dress on the outside. Might have to just go out instead of going back in. Because it just doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right. Yeah, better. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. It was just being a butt. Okay, let's fix this. This. It's not the thing I wanted. Grab the. Where's that? Path. Nope, I don't want path. Okay, so if you look when you're trying to grab something like this, it's like the word path pops up. I'm trying to grab this. There we go. That handle, and sometimes it'll pop up the word handle, so then you know you're on it correctly. This was not doing that for some reason. Definitely going to need some more work as we go on, but get the idea at the moment. I think I'm okay with that. Got our little stuff here. It's fine. Got our two little pleats for that. It's good. I think I want to get rid of... Yeah, I think I want to make sure that that's out of the way. Don't want that red part showing up. It's not supposed to be there. Okay, so now that we've opened this up a whole bunch more, why is our... Now our skirt is not covered. I already did two. Maybe this comes in further then. Okay, that's back behind them. Okay, so we're not going to mess with that one. Just gonna leave that there. I do think I want to move these over though. Now that we've established dominance. Okay, select that one. Select that point. Hold shift. Select that one, that one, that one. Should be able to move them all at once. There we go. Something like that. Because it's different. And what size is that one? That one's a 3.1. Just make that a 3 for now. Don't forget to save your work if you're working digitally. Gonna have to do the hair too. I think we've hit a lot of the stuff that I want to put on there. We can't do the belt. I could put the belt. Belt kind of goes high though. That's the only problem. I could push everything down. It would make the skirt a little bit shorter. No, I kind of like it like that. I kind of like where we've got some of that stuff set up. We do want to put the rapier in here, but I need to put it... I'm going to put it behind coming out. The belt is what holds our rapier on. Also gotta figure out if I'm gonna do these little red things on her arms or not. I'm gonna try to put those in there. So yeah, I think those are the two things. So we're not doing the leggings because we don't have legs for the leggings. We're not doing the shoes. We didn't do shoes for Kirito. But the arm pieces, there's like a few details that we could try to fit in. Like we want to put in the little crosses. Definitely want to put in this double line here. Let's see, what else? Yeah, there's like a bunch of tiny details that even in our compressed form with our character here, they're going to get even smaller. So I don't know if they're like super necessary. Kind of depends. Reflect. Like little details like that, that's fine. The little crosses I want to do. She does have a line. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's fun. I did not realize that before. I get excited because I'm like, oh, I could put these little details in. Oh, I could put these little details in. And then I like, oh, and then I get way too detailed on things. Okay. Copy, paste. So I'm copying and pasting these objects in place so that they line up exactly. So then when I scale these little lines that I'm putting in, they match on top of the other things that I built. Copy, paste. Line that up. Right. Copy, paste. There we go. Might have to move them around a little bit. Yeah, this one is definitely the thinnest one out of them. This is not the one I wanted to grab. So that gave us a size. Okay, cool. That works. Now we got to do the same thing on the back side. Oops, wrong button. We do the same idea. A little bit higher. Make it white, but we want to add a little opacity to it. Probably like I just did 65%. So it actually picks up the color behind it. That dark red color. And we offset them because the folds, these pleats, they go back a certain amount of distance. So we want to make sure that we are setting it up so that mimics that as well. Let's make that, I think that one's too tall. That one's about right. 65%. 65, there we go. Want that to be a 0.3. There it is, 0.3. This one out. 4.3. There we go. Gonna let me do it here. 0.6. Don't know what you're doing now. Now you're gonna be funky. That's 65%. Okay. Okay, there we go. I have to bump that up a little bit. Yeah, that works. Copy, paste. Bring that down somewhere in there. Somewhere like that. Let's go ahead and make it 65 already. And now you're back to telling me the exact height. Cool. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so we got the line in. That makes me happy. That looks much better. We can do a little bit more of the details now. I think I want to change a couple of changes we want to make. There's definitely some definition in these reds. So let's bring that to 30. Let's go ahead and copy that. There we go. Now we can see those for sure. Consistent. Nope, that's wrong. That's the one we want. There we go. Oh, we have to do this on the hands too. There we go. Yay, because the skirt is brighter than these little scallops that we have in here, than these guys. Bueno. Let's bump that. Bump those to 3. 3. It's already 3. It's already 3. Okay, cool. File, save. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I would do those little red crosses like that over her shoulders. Looking cute. Have a good rest of your stream. Thanks, babe. They're yellow. Let me look at my other examples online. That one's too small. Yeah, they've got some yellow around them. We definitely got a copy. Okay, so in the bottom part of her skirt here, those are the same crosses that are on her thighs here. We can definitely copy those. That'd be easy and put them there. Do you have an extra line that goes around that connects those? What is... Do we have a front view? It's a little bit more detailed than this picture is. Doing research. That doesn't show me it either. It does show me those are the shoulder pieces are like little cuffs that go around. That's not big enough. That's not going to show me anything. She's got a second little thing on her neck here. Those little... Oh, those are little stars. Oh my god, there's so many little details everywhere. They're tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny little details. She's got a second piece of neck armor that's on top of this one, but we really don't have room for it, is the problem. Okay, let's mess with something real quick. That's all doing good. Let's do... We kind of have an idea of what that little thing looks like. Classic. Classic symbol. Flip that. Copy, paste. No, we don't need to do that. Do that. That's smaller. That. I can do it in my own style, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just make our own little style of it. I could do the little curves and stuff on it if I wanted to. I don't know if it's necessary, if it gives me any more what I already have here going on. Sometimes like being too accurate is almost detrimental in that space. Reflect. Okay. Like this is our basic symbol that we have, that she's got on her thigh down here, right? Ooh, right, basic symbol. Now we could combine all that and we can do some stuff to it. Might do some of it to make it flow a little bit better, but like recognizing the shapes that create the stuff that you want to make is super helpful. So like we built this with 2 rectangles and 3 triangles and this diamond shape, right? Tahoe's looking cute. Oh, thank you. I am cute. And then we're going to combine this so that makes our base shape here. And then we're going to use like this. That's interesting. Those 2 points. And we can curve this out. We can curve this one out. Curve this one out. So like we're getting more of what those look like by doing what we're doing right here. So same thing. Got rid of that dot there. And then I can pull this in and give it that similar idea. We're kind of getting even closer to what they have on the actual clothing. Okay, so closer and closer still. Okay, same thing on the bottom part. Get rid of, which one was I getting rid of? That one's right. Getting rid of this one. And then I was curving that. That was weird. I did not mean to do that. Wait, why is it doing that? That's weird. I've never seen that happen before. Usually it just gives me 1. There we go. Something like that. Roughly. Right? So about the same shape. Give or take. That goes on these guys right here. That go down on the bottom of that? Yeah, it does. Okay. So it goes kind of like that. There we go. That little detail in. Now there are 2 little silver ones that are up here. I don't know if I'm going to do those or not, though. Like, I like having this red collar thing to indicate her collar here. That, I really wish I knew what these little guys here were. They're almost like triangles of some sort, but not sure. Like I said, some details it's harder to, one, justify, two, figure out what to do with them. What was I just gonna mess with? This one. No, it's not this one. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. We'll just make something a little like that because it's showing that the two are connected together. All right, we're gonna stop right here and we're going to pause for our ads coming up here shortly. And then once the ads are done, then we will come back and keep working. Oh no, wait, today's a short day. Never mind, hold on. We'll, after the ads are done, then we'll come back and we'll talk some more. Oh no, our little guest is not out there. Here she is. We'll pause here for the moment. You guys get to watch Sora, and then we'll come back after the break. See you in a few minutes. All right, I'm here. Let's see, who is messaging me? Okay, it's just that nobody's messaging me. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. Nobody messages. That's a so many things to do today. Want to get this done. I was hoping to get this this piece done by my next convention. Not the one this weekend, but the one after that. All right, we should be back. Probably give it a second, catch up to us. I'm gonna do a couple things, and then I think I'm going to be done for the day. But I gotta figure out how to do them. I think I can just do lines. Okay. I think those are brighter red. So let's find our layer. Okay, that's right. We're gonna try a couple things, and then Wednesdays are our shorter streams, and then we're gonna look to see who's on, might be able to raid, see what's going on from there. Swap those. Haha, it did work. Yay. Cool. Oops, I flopped it back. Let's do that. Actually, technically, I could connect these ones. Oh, no, I don't need to. Okay, yeah, that's way too... that's gotta be a 1 point. Sweet. Easy as pie. Look at that. Little extra detail. Okay, that one done. Okay, that's fine. Let's select the whole thing again. There we go. There we go. Okay, little details. So that one's good. So now we have to make one that goes around this. Same thing on the other side. It goes from like here. It's way too high. Okay, there we go. And I think this one's going to come over here and disappear. Adjusted, but that's okay. Let's just leave it like that for now. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I added a little bit of detail in there. Got that kind of worked around. I still need to figure out what those little symbols are that she has on the center of that part of the dress there. That panel that comes down. There's two little, because we got the crosses here. Those were easy enough to figure out. But there's two little, almost like little triangle pieces. I have to go watch the show and see what's on there. But we've got some other details to put in these armbands somehow, and then we gotta put some hair. Gotta get our hair in here. Hey, Bishak is lurking. But I think we're pretty close. We're pretty good here. The front. Okay, so you can't see the braids around the side. This is Kirito's hair. Definitely don't want to use that. We might use part of that. Let's go ahead and duplicate that real quick. Duplicate that there. We need the long hair. We got too much of this flailing. Okay, well, we've got an idea now. I think I might change up the color a little bit once I get moving down. That's fine. Sometimes, okay, so they show, sometimes she's got wafts that come down in front of the ears. Like this, in front of the shoulders, excuse me. And these ones are behind the shoulders. She's got a part on the right-hand side. Rid of those for the moment. Get rid of that. Interesting. Why is it doing that? Okay. Yeah, we gotta figure out. I'll figure out how to do the part over here so that we can get those wafts coming down correctly. We gotta elongate the hair down. Maybe we'll even do kind of what they have here, where it's gonna pop out and with a couple little pieces there. That would be fun as well. Oops, did that wrong. Should be able to put that. Where's our layer with our? Nope, not that one. It's gotta be that one. That layer. Yeah. Maybe we'll put. Gotta have a couple wafts coming down like this. Something like that. We'll figure it out. Tune in next time for the epic conclusion. I don't know. Let's see. Ooh, we're gonna have to do a special layer here. We're gonna have to cut off Button's tail. Duplicate. Arrange. Send it back. Okay. Something like that. I'm done messing with it at the moment. I'll keep going if I don't stop myself here. So we're messing with it. We're playing with some of the stuff. It's got a lot of the other details in and done. I think work pretty well. God, I really want to work on this some more off stream, but I don't want to do that and you guys all to miss some more of the fun. So we're just gonna save it there for the moment. So I don't have any, since we didn't work on pages today, I don't have anything to log. But I will bring up Canva for us so that we can look at some other things that are going on here in the near future. Haha, I didn't activate Canva. That's funny. Canva there. Okay, so a couple things. The Sierra Arts Book Fest. If you are in the area, this coming Saturday, October 11th, from 10 to 4 in downtown Sparks, we will be doing a book fest presented by Sierra Arts. I will be down there with my books, and I will have a table and a cabana, and we'll be selling those. There's going to be, I think they said, almost 30 authors down there. Authors, local authors, poets, and illustrators is what it says. But yeah, they think they almost got 30 signed up. And we're gonna have food trucks down there. There's gonna be activities for kids, all those fun things. So if you are in the area, in the Reno, Tahoe, Sparks, Carson City area, and you want to come by and check out a bunch of local authors, I know there's a book fest that's also happening in Tahoe City this on that day as well. So like, if you like books and like authors from your local area, come check out both of those things. Lots of people will be out and about with their books. So that's going on. And then we've got our schedule for the rest of the week. So we just got done with Wednesday's stream. But I will be back on Friday for a longer stream. Probably go back to working on some book pages. Pending anything crazy that I need to get done right before we go do our book event on Saturday. So that would be the only kicker to not being able to do working on book 3 stuff. Would be if I'm like, oh crap, I need to design and put together something for that book fest. So, but yeah. So plan on that, book 3 at the moment, with a pending, just in case something emergency happens. And then Sunday we will be on for our 500 Little Things podcast. I was told that it's going to be a little bit more of a serious one, or was last week's a little bit more of a serious? I don't know what next episode is going to be. We will figure it out together. How about that? We will be there in it together. So. That's going to be going on. That's our schedule for the week. What else? Do I have anything else? Nope, I gotta work on this weekly post. We didn't do any updates for our progress. So we are still here on our progress. Still looking at pages. Still looking at you, pages 9, 10, and 11. Number 18. 18 bothered me a little bit. 28, 29. You 6 pages. You are giving me a little bit of trouble right now, so don't worry about number 1. That one's just a blank page at the front, so, or a different type of blank page. But those 6, those ones are tripping me up at the moment. But yeah, I'll figure something out for them. If you guys have any last minute questions you want to get in before I end the stream, please put them in now. I'm gonna double check to see who is on streaming at the moment that we could possibly send a raid over to. Enchanted Siren is back on again. We raided her yesterday. I need to go watch some more streams today to pick up some more people so that I can have them on standby as well. Let's see. These are bigger streamers. How do I do? I want to do from low to high. Because we have, how many people do we have watching right now? We got 4? We got 4. What's the meaning of life? I think you've asked me this before, B-Shack. I'm still working on that one. I think it changes for me every day. Some days I think I have an answer for that, and other days I'm like, oh, I was way off on that answer. So I think no, those are just funny. Those are funny answers. No, I think the meaning of life is to continue to search for the meaning of life. I think that's it. I think it's a wake up every day and figure it out. Make it something new. The meaning of life is other people. It can be. I think every day it's a little bit different. I think that's the meaning. It's not something specific. It's not something consistent. It's always evolving and changing and growing and being something different is what it is. The answer is. So it's a question that can never be answered because the answer in and of itself can never be the same. Maybe that's it. And if you never hear from me again, it's because I actually solved this problem and I got struck by lightning and I am no longer here. So, there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think that is it. I think we are done for the day. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, B-Shack. Thank you, Sunny, for hanging out for a while. Thank you, Dreamer. Thank you, Ghost Guy. Thank you for coming by and hanging out for a little while. Asking some questions. Your ghost will revive you? I hope so. That would be nice. Let's see. Oh, it says we got 5 viewers now. Do any of you have somebody that we should raid that we know of? Like I said, I might have to go do some more. I'm gonna go peruse the art section, and I need to get out. Like, this is the time frame that I want to be able to pick people up that are on doing stuff. So I need to go watch some streams and find some more people. So today we are just gonna do our normal close up. We're not gonna go do a raid on anybody at this moment. So I can do some more research, but. Thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful Wednesday afternoon, and I will see you again on Friday. Bye, everybody.